How you doing?
Do you remember this guy? Sweet potato. This is a sweet potato I bought from a store or a yam. You actually don't need to use anything special for these. You can just go to the store, buy your yams, and make slips from them. I already did a full video on that. And if you leave it just in water, it kind of looks like this. You make the slips, but as you can see, it grows its own roots just from water. You just put it in a window with some light, and then you can grow these slips. You take these slips off, and the slips are what are gonna make the sweet potatoes. And just look at this root, this healthy root system. It's nothing crazy. You don't need to use toothpicks and things like that. I actually even let this dry out on accident for a day or so. But we're gonna get some of these planted and we're gonna make our own sweet potatoes. So as you can see here, these are the slips you make from the sweet potatoes. Again, these are what grow the actual sweet potatoes. But look at that healthy root system. Again, just put it in water, put it in a windowsill. It has to be, the warmer it is, the faster it's gonna grow and take root. We're gonna get this planted as some companion plants, maybe get some cover, and maybe grow some sweet potatoes as well. So if you didn't know, these can grow everywhere. These vines will create a cover crop. It's the next best thing to mulch. And to me, it's kind of like, if I'm watering this stuff anyway, why not companion plant? Companion planting is such a misunderstood and often skipped upon thing that a lot of people don't do. And the thing is, with this heat, anything you could do could help, right? And this will give you like what, 3-4 inches high, covering the root ball and the bottom of the bark on all these trees and or plants. And what I'll generally do is pick the outermost one and plant it in that and let them sprawl across all my pots. And the thing is with these, there's two different ways you can look at it. You can give these a lot of nitrogen and get a lot of leaving and let them grow out, and that'll be your cover crop, your living mulch. Or if you give these less nitrogen, they'll actually make sweet potatoes, but it's either one or the other. Do you want a large sprawling vine, or do you want to make sweet potatoes that you can actually eat from the tubers? You really want these to have roots first, but I'm going to experiment as well. Why not? If you take these off, this is where the roots grow from. These are the slips. But also, you're not really... It's generally better if you let these root out first, but I'm going to try to plant some of these directly. I haven't done that before. The way that I water things stay pretty moist, so it should take root. We'll see. I love my experiments. What can I say? So generally the easier method is to plant the entire sweet potato itself and cut off the roots from the sweet potato as they grow. Again, the toothpick method is pointless. As long as the bottom's wet, these will grow. Let's get this planted. So this is generally the easier method. What happens is you have this planted in the dirt and it's going to grow its slips, and on those slips there are going to be roots. You can then take it directly from here. It kind of cuts down the time essentially, because what I did is you put it in water, you put it in your window, you let it root, you cut the slips, and then you let those root. This kind of skips half that process. Look how healthy these roots are. This is so simple. I don't know why people don't do this. Grocery stores do not want you to know about doing this. And these guys thrive in heat. Alright, I just wanted to show you this. This guy is what I planted. It's been maybe a month or so, a couple weeks to a month. And I just want to show you what I'm talking about. So this is, you can see the little tip, and you can see the slips that are growing off of it. What you want to do is follow the slip to the potato, and then you just want to separate it from the potato where there should be roots. See if we take a look here. That's a root, so that should take. This one I did not get any roots on it, but I'm going to plant it back anyway. You can even take a chunk like this but there's roots on here, as you can see. This will grow into another plant or into tubers. See if I get this in the focus, but there are a couple roots on here. There's about 3 on here, and as you can see in this top left area. Now this does take it takes like a month for these to settle before they even start growing. So in zones like 9B, 9 or higher, where it's hot and there's all this heat, it gives you a lot of time, because we're not really going to be cold till like November. I generally think of Halloween as the first date when it's going to be cold. So the more time you're giving these, the more time is going to have to, you know, get some fruit going, some vegetables. And what I'm doing, I'm just going to go ahead and plant some of these, because again, that sweet potato that's planted, I'm going to let that root out and grow a bunch of covering crops, but I want this to also have sweet potatoes in here, so I'm taking the slips and I'm putting them in different places. And just make sure you get that root in there. So sweet potatoes are easy. It's that simple. You covering crop, or whether you want tubers for actual sweet potatoes. I love this hobby. It is just so exciting to me. I love to be able to experiment. It just really sucks you have to wait a year. You only get 1 season per year. So I'd like to know where you guys are on this. What do you think? What are your comments, concerns? Have you done this before? I do this for the community. I do this for myself to learn, as well as share my experience. I also want to know what you guys' experiences are. Leave a comment below. I hope to have this whole area covered by the time we're in winter. Grow your own food, guys. Times are hard. With everything going on in the world, every penny counts. And honestly, this is a better way to do it. Like, I know exactly what went into this. I don't have to worry about a recall due to pesticides or something that was mismanaged. And I swear things taste better. Maybe it's just the love that you put into it, the care, the dedication. But again, comment below, like, share, subscribe, do all the things. Let's grow in a garden, let's grow in a community. Until next time, let's grow.